It is nighttime, November 29th, 2014. You want me to read The Cat in the Hat first to you, then Charlie? There's a second part of Charlie? Yeah. Alright, get up here. Get over here so I can see you. Alright, I promised everybody we'd read the book tonight, so come here. Alrighty. Okay, I'll read this one really fast to you. This one is The Cat in the Hat by Dr. Seuss, which we've read before, haven't we? No, we read this before?
I don't know.
You don't know? I'm going to make these fall by some weird coincidence, aren't I? Okay. And then I'm going to read part 2, so you got to stay awake, okay? The sun did not shine. It was too wet to play, so we sat in the house all that cold, cold, wet day. I sat there with Sally, we sat there we two, and I said how I wish we had something to do. Too wet to go out and too cold to play ball, so we sat in the house, we did nothing at all. So all we could do was sit, 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 and we did not like it, not one little bit. Bump! And then something went bump. How that bump made us jump. We looked and we saw him stepping on the mat. We looked and we saw him, the cat in the hat. And he said to us, "Why do you sit there like that? I know it is wet and the sun is not sunny, but we can have lots of good fun. That is funny. I know some good games we could play," said the cat. "I know some new tricks," said the cat in the hat. "A lot of good tricks. I will show them to you. Your mother will not mind at all if I do." Then Sally and I did not know what to say. Our mother was out of the house for the day. But our fish said, "No, no, make that cat go away. Tell that cat in the hat you do not want to play. He should not be here. He should not be about. He should not be here when your mother is out." "Now, now, have no fear, said the cat. "My tricks are not bad," said the cat in the hat. "Why, we can have lots of good fun if you wish, with a game that I call Up, Up with a Fish." "Put me down," said the fish. "This is no fun at all." "Put me down," said the fish. "I do not wish to fall." "Have no fear," said the cat. "I will not let you fall. I will hold you up high as I stand on the ball, with a book in one hand and a cup on a hat. But that is not all I can do," said the cat. Look at me now," said the cat, "with a cup and a cake, and on the top of a hat I can hold up 2 books, I can hold up a fish and a little toy ship and some milk on a dish, and look, I can hop up and down on the ball, but that is not all. Oh no, that is not all." Is this cat crazy or what, Gracie? Look at me now. It is fun to have, but have we known now? I can hold up a cup and the milk on the cake. I can hold up these books and the fish on a rake. I can hold up the toy ship and a little toy man. And look, with the tail, I can hold a red fan. I can fan with the fan as I hop on a ball, but that is not all. Oh no, that is not all. I think that looks like you, Gracie. That is what the cat said. Then he fell on his head. He came down with a bump from up there on the ball. And Sal and I, we saw all the things fall. And our fish came down too. He fell into a pot. He said, "Do I like this? Oh, no, I do not. This is not a good game," said our fish as he lit. "No, I do not like it, not one little bit." "Now look what you did," said the fish to the cat. "Now look at this house, look at this, look at that. You sank our toy ship, sank it deep in the cake. You shook up our house, you bent our new rake. You should not be here when our mother is not. You get out of this house," said the fish in the pot. "But I like to be here. Oh, I like it a lot," said the cat in the hat to the fish on the pot. "I will not go away. I do not wish to go." "And so," said the cat in the hat, so. "I will show you another good game that I know." And then he ran out, and then fast as a fox, the cat in the hat came back with a box. A big red wood box. It was shut with a hook. "Now look at this trick," said the cat. "Take a look." What do you think's in that box?
Thing 1 and thing 2.
Then he got up on top with the tip of his hat. "I call this game Fun in a Box," said the cat. "In this box are 2 things. I will show them to you now. You will like these 2 things," said the cat with a bow. "I will pick up the hook. You will see something new. 2 things I call them, thing 1 and thing 2. These things will not bite you. They want to have fun." Then out of the box came thing 2 and thing 1. And they ran to us fast. They said, "How do you do? Would you like to shake hands with thing 1 and thing 2? You want to shake hands with thing 1 and thing 2? And Sally did not know what to do, so we had to shake hands with thing 1 and thing 2. We shook their 2 hands, but our fish said, "No, no. Those things should not be in the house. Make them go. They should not be here when our mother is not. Put them out, said the fish in the pot. Have no fear, little fish, said the cat in the hat. These things are good things, and gave them a pat. They are tame, oh so tame. They come here to play. They will give you some fun on this wet, wet, wet day. Now here is a game that they like, said the cat. They like to fly kites, said the cat in the hat. No, not in the house, said the fish in the pot. They should not fly kites in a house, they should not. Oh, the things they will bump. Oh, the things they will hit. Oh, I do not like it, not one little bit. You think they're going to knock things over? Then Sally and us and then run down the hall. We saw the things one bump their kite on the wall. Bump, thump, 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 bump, down the hall and the wall. Thing two and thing one, they ran up. They ran down. On the string on the kite, we saw Mother's new gown. Her gown with the dots that are pink, white, and red. Then we saw one kite bump on the head of the bed. Uh-oh, what's going to happen to the dress? Then those things ran about with big bumps, jumps, and kicks, and with hops and with thumps and all kinds of bad tricks. And I said, I do not like this way they play. If Mother could see this, oh, what would she say? Then our fish said, look, look, our fish shook her fear. Your mother is on her way home, do you hear? Oh, what will she do to us? What will she say? Oh, she will not like it to find us this way. So do something fast, said the fish, do not hear. Do you hear? I saw her, your mother is near. So as fast as you can think of something to do, you will have to get rid of thing one and thing two. So as fast as I could, I went after my net, and I said with my net, I can get them, I bet. I bet with my net, I can get those things yet. You think they're going to catch them? Then I let down my net, it came down with a plop, and I had them at last. Those things had to stop. Then I said to the cat, now you do as I say. You pack up those things and you take them away. Oh dear, said the cat, you did not like our game? Oh dear, what a shame, what a shame, what a shame. Oh, they upset the cat. Is the cat sad now? Then he shut up the thing in the box with a hook, and the cat went away with a sad kind of look. That is good, said the fish. He has gone away, yes, but your mother will come. She will find this big mess. And this mess is so big and so deep and so tall, we cannot pick it up. There is no way at all. And then, who was back in the house? Why, the cat. Have no fear with this mess, said the cat in the hat. I always pick up all the playthings, and so I will show you another good trick that I know. Then he saw him pick up all the things that were down. He picked up the cake and the rake and the gown and the milk and the strings and the book and the dish and the fan and the cups and the ship and the fish. And he put them away. Then he said, that is that. And then he was gone with the tip of his hat. Then our mother came in. She said to us too, did you have any fun? Tell me, what did you do? And Sally, I did not know what to say. Should we tell her that the things that went on there that day? Should we tell her about it? Now, what should we do? Well, what would you do if your mother asked you? What do you think? Do you like it? Okay. Now, you ready for the next chapter? Okay. All right. November 29th, 2014. This is Chapter 2 of Charlie and the Great Glass Elevator. This one's called Space Hotel USA. You know, you should be sleeping in your bed. It'd be so much easier for me. You want me to read this? You sure? Okay. Mr. Wonka's great glass elevator was not the only thing orbiting the Earth at that particular time. 2 days earlier, the United States of America had successfully launched its first space hotel. A gigantic sausage-shaped capsule, no less than 1,000 feet long. It was called Space Hotel USA, and it was the marvel of the space age. It had inside it a tennis court, a swimming pool, a gymnasium, a children's playroom, and 500 luxury bedrooms, each with a private bath. It was fully air-conditioned. It was also equipped with gravity-making machines so that you didn't float about inside it. You could walk normally. This extraordinary object was now speeding around and around the Earth at a height of 240 miles. Guests were to be taken up and down by a taxi service of commuter capsules blasting off from Cape Kennedy every hour on the hour, Monday through Friday. But as yet there was nobody on board at all, not even an astronaut. The reason for this was that no one had really believed such an enormous thing would ever get off the ground without blowing up. But the launching had been a great success, and now that the space hotel was safely in orbit, there was a tremendous hustle and bustle to send up the first guest. It was rumored that the President of the United States himself was going to be among the first to stay in the hotel, and of course there was a mad rush by all sorts of other people across the world to book rooms. Several kings and queens had cable the White House in Washington for reservations, and Texas millionaire called Orson Cart, who was about to marry a Hollywood starlet called Helen Highwater, was offering $100,000 a day for the honeymoon suite. But you cannot send guests to a hotel unless there are lots of people there to look after them, and that explains why there was yet another interesting object orbiting the Earth at that moment. This was the large commuter capsule containing the entire staff of the Hotel USA. There were managers, assistant managers, desk clerks, waitresses, bellhops, chambermaids, pastry chefs, hall porters. The capsule they were traveling in was manned by three famous astronauts, Shuckworth, Shanks, and Schouler. All of them handsome, clever, and brave. In exactly 1 hour, said Shuckworth, speaking to the passengers over the loudspeaker, we shall link up with the Space Hotel USA, your happy home for the next 10 years. And any moment now, if you look straight ahead, you should catch your first glimpse of this magnificent spaceship. Ah, I see something there. That must be it, folks. There's definitely something up there ahead of us. Shuckworth, Shanks, and Schaller, as well as the managers, assistant managers, desk clerks, waitress, bellhops, chambermaids, pastry chefs, hall porters, all stared excitedly through the windows. Shuckworth fired a couple of small rockets to make the capsule go faster, and they began to catch up very quickly. Hey, yelled Schaller, that isn't our space hotel. Holy rats, cried Shanks. What in the name of Nebraska is it? Quick, give me the telescope, yelled Shuckworth with one hand. He focused his telescope, and with the other he flipped the switch connecting him to the ground control. Hello, Houston, he cried into the mic. There's something crazy going on up there. There's a thing orbiting ahead of us, and it's not like any spaceship I've ever seen, that's for sure. Describe it at once, ordered ground control in Houston. It's all made of glass, and it's kind of square, and it's got lots of people inside it. They're all floating about like fish in a tank. How many astronauts on board? None, said Shuckworth. They can't possibly be astronauts. What makes you say that? Because at least 3 of them are in nightshirts. Don't be a fool, Shuckworth, snapped ground control. Pull yourself together, man. This is serious. I swear it, cried Shuckworth. There's 3 of them in nightshirts. 2 old women and 1 old man. I can see them clear. I can even see their faces. Jeepers, they're older than Moses. They're about 90 years old. You've gone mad, Shuckworth shouted at ground control. You're fired. Give me Shanks. Shanks speaking, said Shanks. Now listen here, Houston. There's these 3 old birds in nightshirts floating around in crazy glass boxes, and there's a funny little guy with a pointed beard wearing a black top hat and a plum-colored velvet tailcoat and bottomless green trousers. Stop, screamed ground control. Hold the phone, said Shanks. There is a little boy about 10 years old. Grace, you sleeping? Alright, sweetie. Go lay down. We'll stop there for tonight. I love you. Here, give me a hug and kiss before you go to bed. I want hugs and kisses. Hey, can I tell you something before you go to sleep? I'm very proud of you today. You did a very good job, okay? Now, other than you and Jude wrestling around, I'm very, very proud of you. You know that, right? See? You know how much I love you? I didn't even make you clean out the Jeep, did I? Huh? But you know, I know you wanted to give me some of your Thanksgiving meal, but did you have to really try to give it to me the next day? I think I saw some turkey in there and some gravy in there, and hey, I love you, okay? I thank God every single day that I have you. Alright? Can you remember that? You're my pride and joy. I wish I could do so much more for you. No, I'm not the perfect dad or the greatest dad, but I'm doing the best job I can. And all I want is you to love me back, which I know you do. I love you, sweetheart. Alright. Oh, lay on your bed. I'm going to turn these things off. Okay.